Alright guys, welcome to another stream. We're going to be, as you can tell, it's Map and Chat Monday. I'm going to be working on making the Harrier inside... Get off of here. Quiet with that shit. Sorry about that. Starting off great already. Apologize for being as late as we've been, or as late as we are today. I am working on... Had some stuff I had to get finished away. Or freaking... You know what, screw this one. Turn the shit down. We're starting fresh. Get me on the damn screen. Hell, it's all dark and stuff. Alright, guys. Today we're working in Blender. Version 2.79 is the tools that the community has right now, or at least the tools that I've been able to get to work with the guides that are available online. Converting models from Blender into Black Ops 3 for use in the mod tools and your custom maps. I'm going to be kind of reteaching myself stuff. I mean, I've kind of done it before with the help of all those guides and everything that I found whenever I was looking through at the beginning, whenever I was working on the Metal Gear Solid Shadow Moses incident map last year. So I'm going to be going through and seeing what I remember and just messing with it until it starts to work. We're actually in a half-decent spot, but after the last stream on last Monday, I was able to get some progress done, and I was actually able to get the Harrier into mod tools, well, into Blender, add a material layer to it, so that I can then put like a material over it, and then put a bone to represent where the nose is. So I'll go ahead and pull that up. We'll go ahead and start working into it. I'm already gonna say, guys, just in case if you're watching this for like help and for like tips and stuff, it is kind of a process, and as you get used to how it works, you might learn to the point where you know all the steps in a row to do. But this is basically me reteaching myself how to do it. Rediscovering my own knowledge, because I haven't done this in a little bit, to where I add the bones, I add the material slots, add the vertex groups, do the animations and all that fun stuff. So we're going to start off nice and easy with the Harrier here. It was a model that Metal Grave, aka Convoluted Concepts, gave me. Also known as Gundam USA over on Rumble. If you guys are watching over there, check out him. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this, and we're going to stop talking about me and my face. So, yes, this is... Right now, this is only one material slot, as you can see here, which means that this material basically just covers the entire thing. So, har, Helki, welcome in. Got a late start today, so we're going to see what we can do. I guess I should give a shout out to the background music if you could even hear it. Always. Okay, that's not working. Let me pop that out. Let me pop the emote wall out, because apparently that didn't work. What the hell's my emote wall? Oh, I'm in the wrong camera. Boom, here we go. That should fix some shit. So I should be able to do this. No, freaking wrong thing. I should be able to do this, har, and the waves. Okay, yeah, so I was on the wrong thing. I guess what I can also do at the same time, too, is I can start up the rumbot. So let's get over here, start that, get that over here. So the rumbot's gonna go. Hey, FP, welcome. Thank you for dropping in. Actually, I'm surprised, FP. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with Rumble right now. Oh yeah, Kenneth Morales or Morals or whatever. Kenneth Morals. I believe it's Electric Porpoise was the last one who followed on the stream from Rumble. So that puts us up to 91. So thank you, man, for doing that. Thank you, FP. I'm surprised you're not over there hanging out with Mod Mondays. They have an awesome crew over there today with the Aegis. I can't pronounce his name right. Aegis and Aegis. Man, I'll never know how to pronounce his name. And, Pudge. Thank you, Synth. So Synth and FP are the followers, or the subscribers over on Rumble, so thank you guys for that. Try to give you a shout out at the beginning. I was going to mention the Rumbot, yeah. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and work on this. I'm freaking talking, but yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff going over there on Rumble, so thank you for dropping in, even if it's only for the beginning, FP. I don't know if this stuff really isn't going to apply to you. This is going to be more of like a discussion. But I mean, it is map and chat, so I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit so that I don't feel like I'm screaming. Alright, so I'm going to open up Blender to show you at least where we stand with this. Maybe give you some hints just in case if you're just getting started and you're actually trying to do all this crap. So yeah, this is Ape. This is what works inside of the mod tools to get your assets into the game. Asset property editor. It comes with the mod tools whenever you're trying to mess with that stuff. Blender, like I said, the version is 2.79 is the version that at least the tools online that I found that the community had made. I'm sure you can get on that Mod Me tools. Not familiar with Blender at all. Well, I only need Blender just enough to take models that people already made and then tweak them just enough to get them into mod tools for me to use them. So luckily enough, like I said, Convoluted ended up buying me this 3D model of this Harrier, which I need for the boss fight in one of the steps. So we'll go into edit mode, which will show you all the vertices that this thing's got. And we're going through, and what we have to do is we essentially have to name the vertice groups that we want. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So you have... I know enough to be dangerous, yeah. I know enough that I can sit here for hours on end and bash my head against this until it works. So I'm somewhat of a brute force kind of guy when it comes to that crap. Let's see what we got here. So we have an armature, which I use as the bones. Okay, so let's click on the Harrier. So we're in object mode right now. Okay. The little orange dot represents the origin, like the center point origin. BFI. Okay, so there's vertex groups. In order to get to the vertex groups, I believe you have to go into edit mode. Like select the model that you want. So we have this, and then we go into edit mode, which you can either change down here or click on the little triangle that represents the vertices. Brute force and ignorance, yeah. Yep, that is me to a T. And then what you'll want to do from here, if you're starting with a fresh model, depending on the quality of the model and how it's all built together, or if you're actually talented enough to build one, more power to you, that's awesome. In order to get bones and stuff like that, you have to do these vertex groups so that it knows what the bone attaches to whenever you get to that point. And like it attaches to it by name. What then you want to do is you want to go down, I believe. Okay, yeah, so this little, what does it say? Type of activity display data. So this object data tag, or this object data section, gives you... Why else do I turn auto smooth off? Okay. It gives you this option for vertex groups. Now, I already have 2 vertex groups in here. It's how you solve many of problems. Yeah, it's how I solve most of my problems. Find out a little bit of information and then freaking brute force it. So what I can do now is hit this little plus button onto the right to add a vertex group. And what you want to do is you want to name this something that you want to name this something that you're going to understand. For example, I have tag underscore nose, tag underscore origin. Now I use the word tag at the beginning is because I believe that's what the Black Ops refers to its bones as. It refers to them as tags. And a lot of them, their naming scheme is tag underscore blank, tag underscore this. It makes it a lot easier, and I think tag underscore origin is one that the game automatically realizes. I've had issues with getting it to actually appear in the game. I'm not going to piss with it too much because I put it in there as a starting point. I do tag.origin, and then what I've done, I believe I've hit select. So yeah, so I'll create tag.origin, which I've already done. I'll do select. What was it? All? Hold on. Select inverse, which basically gets everything. And at that point in time, after I have with tag.origin selected, I choose the word assign, which will then assign everything, all of the vertexes into the group of tag.origin. I don't know how useful that is. I just do that just in case if I need to select the whole damn thing. But, so then what you can do is once you do that, if you go into the vertex groups and click on it, well, I'm going to hide the chat for a second here. Or what I'll do is I'll move the chat to the other side of the screen, just for the time being. Now, you know what? I'll even hide my camera for a little bit. I'm gonna hide chat and hide camera. Feel free to talk. I'll read it. I'll read it whenever it comes up. But what you want to do is... Okay, so you can click select and deselect after you already assigned it. And then what I'm doing since I'm done, and I'm not gonna piss with that anymore, I lock it by clicking the lock button, so I don't have to worry about messing it up or anything like that. What I did for the nose, you'll be able to tell, is I only selected... I selected the dot in the center, which you can't see because there's a bone in the way. Actually, let me hide... Can I hide that? Yeah, okay. I selected this little bone, or this little dot, this little... Was it a vertex? In the center, or point that's in the center. And I went to select, and I believe I hit... No, that doesn't sound right. What the hell did I even hit? Select more? Okay, so I went and selected more, which then ended up grabbing the closest points to it. And at that point in time, I then assigned it to the nose. So that's how I was able to get that so easily. For the rest of this stuff, though, it's a little bit more tricky. Like... And you want to do this for wherever you want to be able to get the angle. Like, I want to be able to get the exact XY coordinate in the game of where the nose is. Why? I don't know, maybe I want to spawn like an effect there, like machine gun fire, if I decide to like turn this into a machine gun instead. Or if I want to be able to calculate something depending on, you know, where the nose is pointing. Or who knows, maybe I'll attach like a certain box or certain trigger to the front of it that you do more damage if you hit that trigger than the rest of the other triggers that I have elsewhere. So, or maybe less damage than if you hit the engine. So they're all good. They're all good things to have depending on what you need. A lot of the times, if it's not a moving part, it's just basically getting it for the XY coordinate, just in case if you want to attach something to there, like maybe attach like a smoke effect to it. And as it's flying, the smoke will basically just be spawn here, and it'd be attached to this point, and it'll basically just, you know, do whatever the hell, act accordingly. I'm trying to think what other bones I'm gonna want. Like, I'm probably gonna want... Oh no, actually, so then what I did after that is I made an armature. So, in order to make this, I went to add bone. Where the hell is it? Do I have to be in object, or do I have to be in edit mode? I don't think so. Hold on. Armature. Okay. And then what you do is you add single bone. What I ended up doing, and you'll get used to this the better you are with Blender, is I then moved a bone that I eventually called tag origin. Let me unhide this. I moved a bone called tag origin all the way to 0, 0, 0. So this bone called tag origin, if I can even click on it, I wonder if I need to go into edit mode. Oh, I am in edit mode. This bone is essentially 0, 0, 0, and then I made the tag nose a child of that bone. And what I ended up doing is I went to edit mode, edit. What the hell, man? Getting used to the controls of this is a little tricky. Let's hide the bones. So I right-clicked on the vertice that I wanted. And then I went to 3D cursor for the pivot point. And then I told the game... Okay, actually, no, let's go to edit mode again. There's a transform. Hold on, where the hell is it? There's a snap. And it's snap. No, it's selection, cursor. Select cursor to active. Select cursor to selected. Which then moves the 3D cursor to the selection. And then whenever I created that other bone, I then clicked on the bone and moved it snap to 3D cursor. Which then put the bone exactly where that dot was. Which is how I got it lined up perfectly without having to piss with it too much. But now that we're done with all that crap, or that I basically showed you how I got to the stage that I'm at, the other thing that I had to do, and also keep in mind, guys, whenever you're working on this, I'll pull up my camera again. Whenever you're working on this, guys, keep in mind that a lot of the stuff has to be all lowercase and no spaces for it to work in mod tools. So that's why all the tags are lowercases and they're underscores and not spaces. That's why I named the hairier texture and all that stuff underscore. This is the name, so this doesn't really matter, but I might as well just change it anyway. Hairier. What is that called? Hairier frickin' vertices? Hairier. I'm just gonna call it hairier. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, the textures are going to all be lowercase. Underscores, no spaces. What I had to do is I had to click on the edit here. And what you have to do is go to texture paint. And you have to go to slots, which is in the top left. You'll want to make sure that you have a UV map. And you'll want to make sure that you have a material slot. Otherwise, and like I said before, all underscores, okay, no spaces and no capital letters. You can put numbers in there, but typically when it comes to coding and working on stuff, you never want to start anything with a number, because that gets kind of weird. I don't know if it really affects anything or not. But yeah, you can add a texture slot. I did add, and I did a normal. I'm not really sure of the effects of all this other stuff, so I wasn't going to piss with it too much. And I don't know how that translates over into the game. So, like, maybe I could do a translucency and do like a glass or something like that for the glass part of it. I'm not too well versed when it comes to material slots. I believe I did do it. I'm not sure if I had to use text vertex groups or what the hell I had to use to do different slots. Actually, what I can do, I don't know if I messed anything up with this. I'm gonna have to do file save real quick. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I'm actually going to open up, see if I can open up another version of Blender. I don't think it's going to let me. Oh, it is. Okay. So I had to do a C4 model in Blender where I had to give everything different material slots. So let's see how I did this. Okay. It might have been easier than I thought it was. Let me go through all this crap. So it wasn't vertex groups. Okay, so it looks like it might have been through here, through material. So what I must have had to do is I must have had to go through the damn vertices and select the vertices and create material groups through here with basically the same thing we did with the vertex groups, except for under materials. And then name them something and assign a material slot to that. So let's see if I have... material slots. So yeah, I got material slots up here for each of the pieces. So I kind of got that color coded that way. So I'm gonna close out of this because we already did the C4 and I already got it in. Yeah, I didn't change anything. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I kind of showed you basically how we got to this point. All right, now let me pull the chat back up, and maybe I'll move it over. We'll leave it there for now. Okay. So now I have to think of what other points I want in the actual map. Or what other points I want to be able to get. Popcorn? What is that? Is that popcorn? I'm assuming that's popcorn. Yeah, but we're going to be doing a lot of brute force and ignorance today, so that's what we got going on. Are these missiles? Let me unhide this one down here. So what I'll probably end up having to do is I'll probably end up having to take the missiles off of this one and attach them to where they need to be. Or like spawn them when they're firing. What do you mean no mapping stream? The mapping stream's going on right now. Okay, what other points do we want to be able to get? Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go to the tag origin. Actually, no, I gotta do vertex groups. Being distracted. What's new? Okay. Okay, so let's add the vertex groups first. I'm gonna click back on the Harrier. I'm gonna grab as much of this section as I can. Actually, you know what? Low. Can I deselect all that shit? I'm gonna try to just get the bottom of this. It's kind of a little hard to see. Because I do not claim to be. Do not claim to be good at the blender shit. Okay, so all right, let's do select more. Then I'll start taking some of this stuff off of here. What the hell, man? Linked flat faces? I don't know what the hell that even means. probably something I didn't want to do. Camera's in the way. Select more as numpad, control numpad plus. What the hell does that even mean? Yeah, I don't think that's getting anything else. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the fun part of deselecting things that I don't want. Somehow, it selected these freaking inside pieces. So I think is it control right click? Gets rid of things? Alright. Alright, now we're going to test to see... Gonna test to see what the hell I'm missing. And what the hell needs to be deselected still. Okay, so if I grab... I can't see the damn... What the frick is the... active element? Oh, no, I can't see... That's why I can't see it, because I freaking had it in a different mode. Alright, let's see what all moves. So you can see there's some things still attached, some things that are not attached that need to be attached. So this is the part in Blender where you start tearing your hair out because you gotta click on these little individual dots. Well, what ends up happening as you progress through this and put them into their own little naming groups, you can start hiding that piece, and it won't mess with anything else. Okay, so it looks like there's still an attachment inside of here somewhere. All right, but now the bottom's not attached to it. So we gotta figure out why the hell that's not attached. Damn it. Yeah, this is where shit gets freaking kind of frustrating. Okay, select Sharpette. No, undo that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna move the camera a bit. It's in my way. I need to be able to see shit. So you guys get a close-up of my face. Linked, select similar. Vertex groups? I wouldn't know what the hell to do. Amount of adjacent faces, amount of connecting edges. Base regions. Shortest path. Edge loops. Hey, Geekstorium. I'm struggling. Linked? That doesn't do shit. Select by boundary loop? That selected everything except for the faces? That's weird. Hey, Geekstorian, I'm surprised. Thank you for stopping in. I know, did did Mod Monday's stream ever get started? I know they were having technical difficulties. So that seemed like one to watch with Mike and all of them on it. That seems like it'd be pretty cool. Where the hell? Like, literally... The model, I don't think it goes, I mean, it goes okay. It can go, if I was better at this, it'd probably be going better. See, I don't know Blender too much. So I don't know if there's better ways of doing all the stuff that I'm trying to do. And plus, this is an older version of Blender. I think they're on, like, version, like, 4. And I have to use, because of the tools that have been created. See, he's not letting me select any of these vertices. Actually, what I can actually do, if I wanted to be smart about this, let me just add a group already. Call it tag. What is it, like missile? Let's be like missile pod 1 or missile R1. Missile R1. Missile 1, 2, 3. Missile 1, Missile 2, Missile 3. But what I can do now, if I assign these, I think I could then... I think I could hide this. Like, hide the ones that are assigned to it. If I go to... Is it Mesh Hide? Hide selected. Okay. And now that'll be easy, makes us easier to grab this stuff. So yeah, sometimes you gotta learn the tricks of the tools of the trade. I said I'm sure there's probably better ways of doing it, but that's just, you know, me doing whatever the hell I can do. Holy hell, do you not want to grab the vertices, bro? I don't understand why the hell I can't grab this shit. That should work. Okay, so what I'm also going to do now is I'm going to then assign this to tag missile 1. And if I unhide it all, mesh, unhide, show hidden. So now what I should be able to do... The hell? How? Why is my freaking 3D cursor... Oh shit, what the hell did I grab? That doesn't make any frickin' sense. I'm confused now. It's... Why the frick is the comedian over there? Okay, we'll do median point. Okay. So now that we got this, you can see that we now got this selection and we named it to tag missile 1. So we're good with that. I'm gonna lock it down. We'll get it locked. If I even want to, I can even hide it just so that we don't have to piss with it. We'll hide it. Hide it. Hide it. Hide it. Hide it. Hide selected. Boom. Actually, no, that's stupid. Let's put a bone there. Select, unhide. Show hidden. We're now going to add a bone. Let's see if I just go to object. Can I duplicate the nose? Object. Do I have to go? I think I might have to go to. Okay, it's hidden, that's why. So go to there. We might have to go to edit mode, click on it. I'm going to duplicate it so that it's still attached. We're going to change it to tag. We'll call it missile 1. Tag underscore missile 1. I spelled missile wrong. Missile. Then what we're going to do, as I showed you before, we're going to the edit mode here. I'm going to click on this little dot. This little tip. Unless I get something, unless I get a better spot. Maybe? Okay, so there's not going to be anything in the center here to base it off of. Okay, so we'll use the center spot. I'm going to then select the I have to move the 3D cursor to this spot. Which I literally just did. So did I go back to 3D cursor? Transform. Maybe I don't need to do this. Snap. Cursor to selected. Okay, boom. We snap the cursor to selected. Then we'll go back down to tag missile 1. Go into edit mode. We're going to go into armature, snap selected to cursor. Boom. So now that's there. I'm going to hit save. Just pray that all this worked. I already have the armature and stuff like that attached. So I'm gonna pull up Ape. As you can tell here, all we have right now is the tag nose. We did all that stuff that we did for the last half an hour. All we have is the tag nose right now. I'm gonna minimize this. Gonna go to export. I already have the tool, the plugin for the Call of Duty assigned. Actually, no. We have to click on the actual mesh for the Harrier. The mesh for the Harrier, which has the Harrier armature attached to it by vertex groups. And whenever we have that attached, we can go to X model. Alright, custom. I'll have to eventually move it into a better spot. Right now I have the Harrier X model export, which is in my custom model exports folder. Gonna hit export. Gonna minimize this real quick. Let's see, gonna pull up custom. So we have Harrier here. This is the model export. I have the exporter x.exe, which was made by, I believe it was Porter. They made this awesome tool where you just basically drag your export file over top of it. It converts it and puts it in the same folder, the bin folder, the bin file, which is what I have inside of 8. So boom, you just saw right there. Tag missile 1 now has appeared. So now we can use that in our code and stuff like that to know, hey, at this spot, or maybe I'll take this spot and I'll do like math to spawn a missile like underneath it. So yeah, now that we have that dot. So basically, yeah, we're just adding bones so that we know we can get locations whenever we want. Certain locations. So I'll do the same thing with these other 2 pods over here. The 3 over here. If I really want to, I can put bones on the landing gear to make the landing gear come up and down through animations and stuff. But I'm probably not going to get that detailed because the landing gear is not going to come out ever. It's going to basically delete. What we can start doing now is we can start pissing with material slots and see if I can get that to work on this stream. So that like maybe we make the tail a different color. Because right now this is all just one texture. This is all just some metal texture over top of it. And we can start having some fun if I start doing some other things. So I'm going to minimize that. We're going to go back into Blender. And how did I say we did this? We have to add different texture slots. So we're going to click on this. In edit mode, I believe this is where we start pissing with that stuff. So I add a new texture slot. Can I name it? Interesting. How do I name it? Or did I have to go here? Okay. Let's change this to Harrier underscore tail. We'll start with tail. And then maybe it's vertex paint. No. If I select this shit, sometimes it's easier if it's already broken up for you. I'm gonna try to select a bunch of crap. If I control click deselect, okay, so control click is, I can do control click or control right click to add vertices so that I don't break shit. We're gonna try to add one texture group to see if this works, so that then we basically I can just do this whenever, you know, my free time, piss with it, and I'll basically demonstrate the fact that it works. You know, I can demonstrate the fact that it works. What the hell's all that stuff that it's got selected? Is that part of it? Okay, let's undo this shit. Someone is pounding away at something outside for the last, like, 2 hours. stamina, yes. Hurry up and finish already. See, what was nice is, like I said, since you bought this for me, Convoluted Concepts, I don't have to go, like, searching for this crap. But I can sit here and, you know, tinker with it until I get it to look something half decent. Because that was something that I actually didn't do for the Hind model. Because I did not go through the Hind model and add material slots to it. Which is why the Hind is basically just freaking camouflage. The funny thing is, I could potentially be doing all this work for no reason whatsoever. Now I'm confused. Someone's spamming the hearts over there. Oh, thank you. Thank you for enjoying this and spending time with me, guys. If you're bored, like I said, if you guys end up being bored, I think it's like you, Convoluted, or Hilky, or any of you guys that have the have my Discord. Feel free to pop in or give me a call if you're bored enough you want to chat while I work on this. So, on streams like this, you guys have an open invitation. The only thing that gets me is, like, it's this shit where it's like, it's got the vertex selected, but it doesn't have it selected, you know? It's almost as if, like, it's broken. Like, I need to fix it. Ever find rocket pods for it? I believe the version that doesn't have the landing gear, I think has rockets on it. But I'll have to scale those. I'll have to somehow scale those to fit this. So. And what the frick? Are we... We're not seriously still selected on... Okay. Alright, this is about to be a very, very, very bad idea. Alright, that actually might have not been a bad idea. I just want to test to see if this freaking works. Alright, there's some bullshit here that's not getting selected. I wonder if I could select even more. Interesting. Okay. Now there's a very tippy top up here for some reason that's not being selected. The frick is it? Alright, now I just need to find out what frickin' part of this triangle isn't selected. It's this thin-ass shit. So, down here? Or is it this side? This is a little tedious, but the work must be done, guys. You know what? Screw it. Select more. It's gotta be... Still don't know what the hell... Where it's like an internal piece. And if it's an internal piece that you can't even see, I don't care about it. It could be the wrong material color for all I give a shit. But I'm going to assign, select, deselect. So now this is going to be called the Harrier tail. The question is, if I save and export this, if I save and export this, will that material slot come over, or will it not? We're gonna find out. Okay, Harrier model, export, boom, minimize. 839, drag it over top of the export, boom, boom, converted. Close out of this. Pull up this. Okay, so I think that worked. As you can tell, maybe it might be hard to see on the stream. But now, make this bigger. Now this has a thing called Harrier tail, which we do not have a material for. So I'm going to right-click on the one that I already have called Harrier main. I'm going to duplicate it and call it Harrier underscore tail. And whatever we put into here, like let's say if I want to make it a different color, we can do that. I don't know, blue. Maybe that's too blue. Teal. Wooden paint. Granite. Control tower. The frick? I have no clue how that's gonna go. We're gonna hit save. We're gonna go over to the Harrier. And as you can tell now, whatever material this is now being used for the tail. If I can frickin' So maybe blue might not have been the best thing to choose. So let's go with something else. Blue barrel. But yeah, you see, you can piss with it. Whatever works as a material, I can now slot in for that back tail slot. So basically what I can do is I can basically just rinse and repeat, keep adding different material slots, the different vertices that I want, so that I can actually make the plane look better than just, or make the Harrier look better than just one texture that just pulled over top of it. Now, of course, there's a lot of fine-tuning that needs to be done. Let's see if this shit does anything. Tile, like, and then I can even like do an albedo tint to it, or cancel. And there's a normal map which adds like the bumps and stuff, and I can increase the height scale on that to add like these like fake looking divots and stuff and impressions in it. Let's go with a different color. Let's go with like yellow. See if we find a good. So let's put this back down to 0.05. But yeah, basically, like I said, we can just go rinse and repeat that. I mean, as you can see, it took some time to do that, but basically, it's all the stuff that we need. Like, basically, if you get those two skills down, you can kind of convert anything into it as long as Blender can open up that file. What is the actual color? I think the color is like a gray, bluish silver. Metal Gear Solid 2 Harrier. Now, if I was really good at doing this shit, I'd find a way to make this look like this. But I don't think I'm skilled enough for that. As you can tell, the missile pods are different too. The missile pods that I have in this thing are like are those tow missiles, while the actual in-game one, I guess they have like they have different kind of art. They have different kind of missiles, but I don't know what they actually. I don't think they really use these in game, like in the actual game. So it doesn't matter. We'll like I said, it's custom zombies, so I'm sure we'll have I'm sure I'll have some sort of machine gun mechanic and some sort of missile mechanic. Kind of like the hind fight, except for who knows, maybe this thing will like do more hovering or something. Have it do more hovering, maybe make it do less damage. I don't know. Have it take less damage, do less damage. So you gotta freaking contend with its nuisance and the zombies in a smaller area. But who knows? We'll get to the testing of that whenever we get there. But actually, so it's got like this texture that goes around the outside of the wings, and then it's like darker on the top, but that's about it. It looks like the rest of it is basically just detailed, like lighter blue, like lighter teal blue. But that also, we can go more into was it AV-88 Harrier? Let's see what kind of color schemes they got for this stuff. Lots of whites, lots of blues, lots of camouflage. That almost looks like a copper. So it's like painted metal, essentially. Holy shit, look at the missile on that thing. So yeah, we'll start pissing with that. I'll start seeing if I can do like around the world in 80 days. Actually, let's go back into the Blender. We'll be pissing with it. Yeah, let's see. Actually, let's see what texture slots we can deal with. Those are AIM-7 Sparrows and AGMS MiGs. Hold on. Where the hell am I at? On the MGs. Okay. Let me pull this image back up again. Oh, no. So let's see what I can do here. Let's see what I can select. Man, they got this thing stacked. So unselect that. I wonder if it'd almost be better if instead of me trying to do the outside, if I just selected the frickin' inside and did the inside a different material. Like if I just did this one, this one, this one. How the hell is it like deselecting like a bunch of this shit? Yeah, I don't know what the hell. The frick, man. Just deselects everything? Yeah, we'll see how this works. Oh, so maybe not that one? I don't know, we'll find out. So yeah, we'll just have fun with this shit. It's kind of broken there, because of course it is. Because what fun would it be if it wasn't kind of off? Really get into the nitty-gritty. I might have to come in from up below. This is going to be a very dumb idea, because I just got this far. You know what? Actually, let's add a new one. Texture paint. Harrier wings. Hey, it's MK. Okay, good. It still selected it. Let's assign this. Let's see what we got. It's still gonna be a bitch and not let me select this. So okay, that means we're just gonna select more and see what the hell it grabbed. And see, so it grabbed this. So what I might end up doing is like deselecting this stuff. Been so long since I've seen this one, dude. Yeah, it's what they got the mod tools working for. Or it's what they got the attachment working for. So that I'm just gonna go ahead and roll with it. It's funny seeing like the new feature. Like I look up guides to use this particular version to do stuff in, and you just can't find them anymore because you know they're on like version like 4. Guess it's not gonna do it because I don't have this select. Hold on, where the frick? Is it because of this? Yeah, there's a specific tool, a specific plugin that uses version 2.79 to export models to Black Ops 3. I'm just trying to frickin' select, because I'm just adding material slots. Or yeah, making material slots, and right now I'm basically just trying to get it better. Because this thing only had one material slot, and that was the whole thing. And now I just need to select... I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out how much I want to go with this thing. And I think I might be grabbing too much of the wing, so I'm gonna start going through and erasing shit. Or it's just gonna do it on its own. Yeah, thanks MK. Yeah, I'll be hanging out. I'll be doing this for another hour or so. We'll see how far we can get. I wonder if, like, doing any of this stuff with the mesh, with, like, clean up vertices and stuff, I wonder if that actually, like, does shit. Like, fill holes and all this stuff, recalculate crap. Auto-merge. Yeah, I wonder if any of this stuff actually does anything useful. Or we're just gonna start breaking things. Some of that's pretty useful? Okay. Because actually the hardest thing that I find, because these are like made, these are models that people made that I'm then editing to add like texture slots and bones and rigging and stuff. Decimate, yeah. Decimate is really good for whenever you need to get rid of those extra polygons to knock the file size down low enough to fit into the game. It's funny, I try to click on something to deselect it, and it selects even more. I don't know what the frick I just did, but I just undid everything that I was doing. Oh, that's what you get. Select more will be Control Plus. Okay. Map Monday. Hey, Dissenter, welcome. Did you finish making your map yet? Yeah, you didn't miss too much. Yeah, you're sorry. Okay, hold on. Find primary edges, mark them as texture seams. Edit edge, mark seam. Hold on. Okay, so what the hell? Edit edge. So this is add, that's remove, that's weight tools. What the hell do you mean edit edge? Nice converting modules. Geometry data? No. Store edge bevel? Excuse me. That's physics shit. Oh well. Damn it. Damn pop won't go away. Actually, no, I don't want that shit. Why you gotta be like this? Actually, isn't there a way to choose? Hold on. Edge select. That might be freaking better than doing what the hell I was doing. Or face select. Yeah, this is gonna be the Harrier boss. Let me go back to freaking solid here. Maybe it'd be better if I do it this way. Okay, so shift is add. There's X, some extreme mode, by the way, might come in handy. Looks like butterfly icon next to the XY. Butterfly icon next to the XYZ. Butterfly icon next to the XYZ buttons. Next to this? Hold on. So there's a butterfly icon somewhere. Yeah. I'm not gonna piss with it right now. But you said it's a butterfly icon for some symmetry. X mirror? There's these options here. I don't know what the hell. Edge select mode? Oh, this is the shit that you were telling me to do. Mesh options. I have no clue what all this shit is. Just to let you know, Blender is basically something that I've been teaching myself how to edit shit in. Not actually to the point where, like, I can do stuff with. Yeah, before we go any further, we're gonna sing some Meatloaf. I'm going to go back to this and assign this to Harrier Wings. Okay. I have no clue what all this shit is. That is the true Blender experience in a nutshell. So yeah, FYI, guys. Okay, I'm gonna save. I think we named it Harrier Wings, so I'm gonna export, even though I should probably call it, like, export with, like, decal or something. I'm gonna export it. Hopefully I have the right shit selected. We're gonna see if this pops up. Export, minimize, pull this up, custom, 908, drag over top of this, it converts it, close, pull up ape, and now we got a new texture slot here. Did you know even back in this version, freaking Blender already had a full non-linear video editor in it? As Premiere. Well, I had to use it. I had to use this to make animations for models that I had these bones rigged in. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna duplicate this. What do we call that? Wings? We call it wings, or we call it? Come on. Save. All right. Okay. So we got another material slot here. Not quite sure that's exactly what I wanted. But I mean, it's not like people are going to be staring at this or anything like that. But, let me do some sort of blue. Steel. Can I? Didn't this come with a skin? Let me see. I don't know if it did come with a skin. That's not the next thing too, is where the hell did I save it? What the frick is this? No, that's the frickin' object. Now, because it looks like the only thing you gave me was this. It was an object, a blend, and a blend. Now, I have no clue how long this will freaking take to load. I know the KA62 that we got had a model. So no, I don't see any sort of skin attached to it. Like I said, I need some sort of blue or some sort of teal or some sort of whatever else would be considered. Proto stealth? What the frick, no. Oh, it's some steel. And then we'll give it a blue tint? I don't know. We'll give this a freaking blue tint. Although it's not... I think this sheet is too dirty. It's too dirty. Galvanized? No, that's gonna look like shit. Still think it's gonna be too dark. Not bad. Let's do the... Yeah, let's... Brushed aluminum. Okay, hold on. What the hell they use? Brushed? Tim brushed. Let's get rid of the aircraft seat shit. Aluminum centrifuge. Save. That might be too much of a... Let's see if I can do aluminum. Brushed aluminum. Let's see if there's another brushed aluminum that I can use. Like pre-built ones. You gave me 6 files. What do they call this shit? Yeah, if you could find those 6 files that you gave me. What did you do? You Discorded them to me? How did you get those to me? So I have no clue where the hell they would have been saved to. So I have like 6 freaking hard drives plugged into this thing. Let's see what the frick they use for this. Lit Advanced. They use a gloss map of Metal Bear Brush 2G. Metal Bear Brush, Metal Bear Brush. Okay. Let's do Lit Advanced. If I can frickin' find it, it's gonna be in the A's. Or it's not gonna exist because that's of course how it would work. Lit _ advanced. What the hell? That doesn't exist. Be freaking geometry advanced? That'd be freaking stupid as ass. Hey, the more you learn, the less you know. Alright, so gloss map. Metal Brush G. Metal Brush N. Specular map, I have no clue. No. Airplane metal. Add a little bit of silver to it. I don't think that did shit, but whatever. No, I need a different specular. Lead? No, aluminum. Steel. So that had some speculation to it. What the frick, man? You're like literally... What do we got in here? What the hell is my turbo squid stuff? Oh, you ass. What the frick am I logging into? Alright, I'm not gonna piss with that. Because I need to make it like a Shutterstock account and all that bullshit. Or need to find out if I have one and I don't know the passwords to it or whatnot. Maybe this speculation is too much. Can I knock it down? It almost seems like too blurry. Like maybe too worn. Like, what is that? Galvanized? What the frick am I thinking of? I mean, honestly, though, I mean... All Alright, the question is, how the frick do I use this? It's a frickin' material. Yeah, I know none of this shit. To take this material file and turn it into whatever the hell I need it to be.
Check out these deals of
Yeah,
the
we're done with that shit. Alright. Boom. Alright. So that's the music. Music is now done. So now we just go to the freaking list suffer listening to me talk and wander around aimlessly. No. See, it has to be ping. How the frick do I get this over here? Very nice in daylight lighting. See, Convoluted just sent me a material file, and I do not know how to deal with material files. Like, I can't just freaking, like MTL, I can't just freaking drag this in, can I? Like, if I go into downloads, I just freaking drag it, drop it. Like, what the frick? I see it's gonna try to open up in a Photoshop. I have no clue what the hell this is. Okay, we're not pissing with that shit because I have no clue. You're in Photoshop hell. I have no clue how to do this. Hold on, let me Google some shit. Material to Blender? I don't know. When you put... Okay, so I can't do this anyway. Okay, so we're not even going to bother pissing with that. So, that was fun. Like I said, I'll probably make some other bullshit. Like I almost want to delete the wings here. And then duplicate the main. And like make it like more blue. Let's see here. Okay, append. No. Get off my shit. The frick is this? Model export. Harrier blend. I see that doesn't freaking work. Yeah. Select the blender file that contains the material you want to import. Alright, I'm assuming the blender file doesn't include it. And then do what? Go to the material folder. There is no material folder. Double click on the material you're looking for. It doesn't exist because I am using a different version of Blender. Show image files. I don't know. We're freaking click on everything until something works. All right, Descender, thank you for stopping by. Okay, select. Yeah, not a library. It doesn't work. Because it sucks. Because they're divided already. Oh well, like I said, we'll stop pissing with that because I'm pretty sure I'd have to learn like 12 things to Sunday in order to get that to work. So that's why that's not showing up correctly. So now we fix that. Let's make this more blue. Which I don't think did jack shit. I can't even tell the difference. It's because is it because there's too much reflection? Man, this specular gloss is too strong. Freaking clicking on the damn thing. Iron's too dark. Titanium looks almost the damn same. Tungsten probably has some bit of green in it. Silicone's too blue. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with freaking lead. That way you have a different color. Ambient occlusion. What the hell is this shit? This wasn't here before. Like, I wish there was a way for me to tone down the frickin' specular map. Got anything covered in the little rivet dimples? Nothing yet. Right now, that's just, right now... Ah, shit, what am I doing? And the little rivet dimples. Are you talking about these little things here? Because right now those are all just covered by the main material that I haven't really pissed with. What the hell is the normal map do? See, I don't want worn. Or did that add some, like, ripples to it? No, I'd probably have to find a... Would it be a normal map? Hold on. Yeah, it'd have to be normal map with, like, rivets or something. So I have to do, like, metal trim, rivets. Let's see, what am I pissing with? The wings? I have to do rivets, and then I have to do, like, full-on one. So I'm gonna keep doing rivets until one of these popped up. So I have to do, like, something like that with rivets in it. Point two. Let's see what the other rivets look like. You can't even... These other rivets are, like, too damn small that you can't even freaking see them. Yeah, that's the issue that I'm going to run into, is I'm limited to the material, so I have to custom make it. Sit there and freaking with tweezers. Because apparently there's no way for me to freaking change the size of this. I can only make how much it sticks out. Like how dark, how deep the shit is. Should I add rivets to the rest of it? I guess I probably shouldn't, because that's going to be other freaking crap. I really wish I could freaking change this shit. Like, I'm surprised this is somehow locked off. Ambient occlusion. What the hell does this do? What the frick? Let's not piss with that. Whatever the hell that does, I don't want it. No. What did we do with the specular map with this one? We did that. We had a normal map. The normal map, the one that had the rivets. Okay, save. Harrier, boom. That looks like freaking shit, though. It's also weird, too, that it's like only affecting the bottom of it. It's probably because it's in the center. Let's see what else we got. Maybe not. Metal trim, no rivets. Plasma cut. Stud. Weld. Alright, let's make the height scale this 0.1. So that you barely see that it's there. You barely see. The light has to hit it in a certain way. Alright, I'm just gonna hit save real quick. We're going the damn map. Like I said, I'll go through and detail shit even more. Like, I'll detail, like, the blades, give them their own material, give the cockpit its own material. Who knows? Give the tires their own material. So, yeah, we'll save that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the actual damn map where I have it actually in there. That way we can see what it looks like right now on the pad. Alright. Gonna pull this crap up. Alright, you gonna come up? Alright, here we are. So right now we got this in the map. As such, like I said, I'll have to remove the landing gear for whenever it's in the boss fight. But it sits up here until the boss fight happens. Or no, it sits up here until a certain step in the game. And then it disappears and it comes back as a boss fight. So what I'll probably have to do is I'll have to raise up this front landing pad. Because I have this tilted forward at a 4-degree angle. So that it lines up flat instead of pointing up in the air. So I'll have to raise up the front landing pad for the standing still model, and then piss with the other one. I did not do any lighting, so the reflections on this are probably wrong at the moment. Then of course we'll have to fix the yellow tail. It's supposed to be a different color. In fact, I'll probably make it almost the same, something similar to this piece, so that it sticks out a little bit better. Or am I flipping this? Am I reversing this? What is... Yeah, the middle's supposed to be darker than the outside. And it's supposed to be more green. Not blue, it's supposed to be more green. What am I thinking? What the hell? How's the... Oh, the tail is yellow. Yellow. I don't think that did jack and shit. It's probably because this freaking specular gloss I can't freaking lower. Can I just do custom? Does custom work? Yeah, that's that kind of shit. Let me do Harrier main. Custom. Do this, but what was it? Did I say it has to be lighter? I wonder if that's too dark now. And let me make the tail also a darker color. Something similar. In fact, let me delete the tail. Let me copy the wings as the tail. All right. Looks a lot better with the sunset, honestly. And then at nighttime, it looks pretty badass. Although, unfortunately, this map takes place in a brighter freaking. All right, I think I hit save, so it should be the new coloring. Yeah, see, it's got the green and the green. It's funny because you go from Blender, which has its own XYZ, then you go into Ape, which has its own XYZ coordinates, like moving around. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure how glass works. Plus, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I'll piss with it now. Maybe I'll see if I can make it a transparent thing. But there's nothing going to be inside of it because right now with the way this is, there's nothing inside of here, is there? Hold on. Time to find out. All right, picture. Show me the picture again. So it looks like it's glass. Like a space helmet coating. That'd be neat. That would be something. I'm gonna test glass to see if I can get it to get it to even work. So, what I need, all I need is time. Oh yeah, that's a Britney Spears song. Let's go with new texture paint. How do I name that? I have to click that new. Okay. I spelled it wrong. Here, your glass. Then we're gonna go back to edit. It's kind of a longer. What the hell is that? Am I only supposed to do this front section? Is this that back section's not glass, is it? Because what the hell is this on top? Is this also supposed to be glass? Like this shit here? Interesting. Maybe that's supposed to be decal. Oh, that's gonna look kind of cool, actually. As long as I don't mess this up. Do 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 do. What the hell are these light blue lines? Okay, since I have a select by polygon, okay, yeah, that does work better. Okay, boom. All right. Can I do anything with those? Like, can I, like, select by edge seams or some shit? Okay, now we're gonna test this. I'm gonna see if I can lift this off. Holy shit, there's actually freaking interior. All right, it's gonna look kind of weird though. Going to assign this to Harrier Glass. All right, we're gonna save, export this. Like, cause I'm assuming they did those. I'm assuming they did those for a reason. Like they add those lines in for a reason. There's like 99.9% of things that I still can learn in Blender. Wait, what the frick? Why is this assigned to it? No, can I unassign this? Can I remove this from here? Wait, no, select. Assign. How do I get rid of this one? Shit. How do I unassign this piece of shit? Okay, so that's what we'll do. Okay, we'll select the wings, frickin' add this, assign, deselect, reselect. What the frick did we just do? How the frick did that happen? Okay, hold on, can I freaking undo this shit? I bet I can't. All this because one stupid freaking block somehow got selected. Nothing like doing the same work twice. Three times. Alright, then when we get done with this shit, we are going to hit assign to the wings. Select, deselect, select, deselect, select glass. Alright, save, export. Let's go find out what the hell we gotta go on now. Export Harrier model, minimize. Gives us the bin. Go into ape. Wait a second. I must have messed something up. Did I forget to add a material slot? No. Okay, good. Harrier glass. Which needs to be... Lit transparent advanced? I have no clue. We're gonna have glass. We're gonna do a gloss range of glass. It's not transparent at all. Shadow transparency? I would think this would have some sort of freaking transparency to it. Because it's lit transparent. Go geometry normal. We'll see if we can do... No, we're just gonna stick with lit transparent. I'm gonna hit save. I have no clue what the hell it's actually gonna look like. Then Harrier. We're gonna click on the glass. No. Click on the Harrier. Control click on the glass. I'm gonna try to zoom in here. And then we're gonna piss with this until it turns invisible. Okay. 0. 32. Color map. I don't know, is there a glass color map? Okay. So we got something. into mask. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta click Control Alt. Okay, so it's Alt, middle scroll click. Okay. So it's not really tinted, because probably the glass might be too clear. So let's go glass. Maybe cockpit. Oh, Geek Story, no matter, man. The fact that you drop in and leave a comment or two here and there, it's perfectly fine, man. It's more than I could ever ask for. So, plus it's not really too much of an interactive stream. It's me just messing around here and having IsMK walk me through stuff, and then Convoluted trying to do his best not to to rub me the wrong way, and to only rub me the right way. Not class. So yeah, see you, Geek Story, man. I need something that is freaking. I don't think this is freaking this out. I don't think this tint shit's doing anything. Like, it's not really making it shiny. You know what? Screw that shit. We're just gonna go with a full on white reveal. 12. No, that gives it some. That gives it a nice amber gold. We're gonna hit save, and then we're gonna look at what it looks like in the damn map. I think Convoluted also mentioned too that this might be just a little bit too big still. So maybe outside of the stream, I'll probably knock it down like 1-2% in size. Let's see if I get a darker tint on that. So black reveal's not it. White reveal cube, no. White reveal, it's the best we got. Half reveal, it's not enough. Height. Maybe make this darker? I need it to be like... That's... Okay. Translucent? Maybe that. Now, if only it wasn't so damn dark. Like, just a little bit. Like, Grime's too much. That's not enough. That's nothing. That's not even freaking transparent. Hmm. Chandelier. No, I'm... See, now this shit's freaking transparent. So you might be stuck with that. Let me copy this. I want to see if it's too damn big for this fighting arena, because you're going to be fighting it over here. Like I said, I won't have the landing gear. And it'll fly away. Make giant ass turns, come back. Frickin' go into hover mode. I'll have to put a seat, like a tag for the seat, and maybe attach a pilot to it. Now that reminds me. That reminds me. Do I still have that model? Give me a second. I'm looking for a model real quick before we wrap up. Made some progress. Basically, I got to basically discover the rediscover like the secrets, the adding material, adding a bone. I'll be double checking to make sure the animations attached to that stuff. Like, for example, if we go back into Blender, and I choose the armatures. And I go into pose mode. It rotates the whole thing. If I click on the nose and rotate the nose, it doesn't mess with anything else. So yeah, so basically you do like animations and stuff because off of the bones. Now, of course, I want to use a different, like I want to make like a body bone and not use the tag origin because the tag origin doesn't export. That'll be fine. Now, if I click this missile bone, just to show you that it's possible, the bones are working, they're attached to it via the armature modifier, and that's working as it's translating into the game. But now I need to find where the hell would I have saved this stuff at? Give me a second, guys, while I look at this. Look through my freaking files here. It's going to be a blend file. Shadow, Moses, OBS, recording, share, assets. BO3 other files? I wouldn't have put it in here. Okay, so I do have the download files. If you guys end up needing the stuff, like for some reason, if you need the stuff that I used in this video, I do have the files. They are available on the internet. Rex.2 blend. Rex animation blend. Okay, so I think I found my animation blends. So if we do need to mess with that stuff, I can pull that up. Export. Oh, where the frick did I put the stuff that I downloaded at? Oh, I have a models folder. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to work. I haven't even pissed with this. Give me a second. I'm going to pull it up on the screen, if it even works. Export. Extract all. Boom. Okay. Blender. I'm going to save and close out of this. Go back to the full cam. source. What the frick? It's another zip file? I wonder if I have to frickin' also frickin' unzip this. Extract all. Okay, we'll see if this works. J-I, elemental P, bigshell, models, this one, source, this one, this. Okay, import. All right. So the goal is, this is the guy who ends up driving, who's ended up being the pilot. I'm not sure why the materials don't come with him. I don't know if they would anyway. They're ping files, so. My question is, okay, so it looks like all this stuff is broken up into different sections. So at least that'll help me select the entire thing and make a texture group for that specifically. Select an entire thing. Automatically do a vertex group for the bones and stuff like that. So I can have him like sit down and like jump around, because eventually he's also supposed to be the last boss that you fight in the game. It does look like there's some holes in his texture. Like some holes in here, but I really can't complain. Yeah, we'll see how it all works. I'll do something that'll make it fine. I mean, it's freaking PS2 character, so. Does he have, is one of the sections hair? Or is it just head? Oh, he does have hair. But it's just that piece. So yeah, that's probably something I'll do later. I'll rig him up so that he can sit in the passenger seat. He'll probably be his own entity, or I'll just merge it together. I'll probably end up getting him in a sitting position, and then just link it to the seat, attach it to a bone, attach one of his bones to that. Boom. Freaking glue it. And then, I don't know. That way it'll look like he's there. Question is, does any of this stuff have any material slots? All right, before we get too far into any shit though, what I'll probably do is I'll end the stream. We made, like I said, we made some progress. We got through some stuff. I do have to get working on some stuff for the Wednesday stream, 7 p.m. Eastern. I think we'll be doing some sort of Batman game. So some sort of Nintendo Batman game. I'll even pull through what we got, like some of the games that I have. We'll go through that. Friday, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. If I'm going to be doing some Hollow Knight on Friday or not. Or if I'm going to be doing some Star Citizen. Or who knows. Friday's kind of up in the air. I could be working more on the map on Friday. So we can do another one of these then. Because that's kind of like the free day where I do whatever I want. Saturday, Sega Saturday, we'll be doing Pocahontas, I believe, in honor of Thanksgiving. Sunsoft Batman games. Okay. One of the best. Okay, so maybe I'll pick that one. Sunsoft Batman. All right. I'll hold you to it. I'll play that one. If it sucks an hour into the stream, I'll switch over to a different one. But we'll give that one a try. Sunsoft Batman. Yeah, we're doing that on Wednesday in honor of TV slash movie, even though it's kind of a comic thing. So it's kind of almost like a double up thing. It's a comic book slash movie, but there's also Batman TV show too. So looks kind of Castlevania style. Okay, give me a second. Let me pull it up. Let me see if. Don't go anywhere. The first one absolutely does not suck. You said that's original Nintendo? It's original Nintendo. Do you know if it's called Batman? Later ones changed a lot. Get the first one. From the original Nintendo. It's not like Batman Returns, Batman Return of the Joker, just called Batman. Or DC's Batman or anything like that. Okay, hold on. Google search. Google is your friend. No, it's not. Never mind, I lied. Just Batman. Batman the video game? This looks Castlevania. E. This for this. Huh. Interesting. Un minute más. Okay. Checking my crap here. Docs, LPSs, NES. Huh. That is weird. All right, I'll have to double check to make sure I have that. So, because I know I have Returns and then Return to the Joker. But I'll need to see about that. Let me... Hold on. Do. You know what's funny? I probably have the Genesis version of it. That's Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Batman Returns. Batman and Robin. Batman for TurboGrafx 16. The hell, man. All right. This one. Batman the video game. 33 years old. Sunsoft. Platformer 2D. I'm assuming this is the one. Yeah, Mega Man plus Castlevania. Interesting. Well. Um. Give me a second here. Don't go anywhere. We'll double check to make sure this works together. I wish my eyes didn't suck so bad. Okay, now we're going to close out of this. Is this still here? Boom, boom. We're going to do this live. Actually, no, hold on. See, double check to make sure this works. Nintendo, NES, page down, LMNOP, BPPD. I'm thinking that worked. Okay, so testing. Let's see if this loads up. Is this the game you were referring to? All right, is this what we're playing on Wednesday? This is very Castlevania-ish. Don't walk. Run. You think so? Oh, there's freaking wall jumping? Alright. Alright, that's what we'll be doing Wednesday. So I'm gonna make a thumbnail for that. We'll be playing that Wednesday. We'll give it 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We'll see if I beat it before then or not. But thank you though. For the FP. Oh, the freaking emotes didn't pop up. Thank you, FP, for that. Freaking what the hell, man. Thank you, FP, man. I mean, you've already done enough. You know, you subscribed. You've already sent stuff over. So yeah, thank you for the $1. I'm actually wrapping up the stream, FP. Is there anyone live that I should be rating? But that's what, yeah, that we'll be playing that Batman game on Wednesday. So let me see what else is there. Okay. Pep's live. Geekstorian's live. You guys want to go yell at Geekstorian? I'll have to go double check to see if they did the creator thing. Yeah, if you find someone who you want me to just send you guys over towards. I mean, I don't know how many people are even here because I don't keep track of how many people under stream. I just basically focus on the task at hand. And keeping to center is MK happy. Okay, I'll pull up. We'll stream snipe him for a second. Are remakes, remasters worth it? Oh, he's talking with Mike.
I don't know what the definitions are anymore. I don't know what the rules are anymore. I'm throwing down my old card. I am old. Mike's still older. It's okay.
I am still older, but at least I know what the difference is.
Yes. I don't think anybody making the games knows the difference
All right.
anymore, though.
Either
I really don't. So we have that as a topic tonight. But right now, we're going to kind of talk about what we've been doing and what's been going on. Mike, what did you do this weekend?
Let's see. Where's my social stream chat?
I had actually a non-gaming weekend, and I enjoyed it.
All right. I'm going to send you guys either over there, or if FP throws someone in the chat,
well, Friday,
feel free to go join him.
I went and
Thank you,
picked up,
FP.
Jacob, my oldest,
These guys have been awesome. So I can easily send you guys over to there.
For the week?
I can easily send you over to Pep or anyone like that. So,
I did
You know
have
what's
fun with
funny
him
is
on there.
you're-
I feel like
you
Roman
know-
All right.
wants to be exposed.
we're not. I'm going to paste it into
You know
the
what's
chat.
funny?
But FP, if you have someone else, feel free to put them in there as well. Geek Storian's always been awesome over here, so it's easy for me to throw links to him. So,
Am I sharing my screen still? Oh, what?
J-Dub Raid, yeah.
No, I'm saying
No, this is so I can
you're
just highlight
highlighting-
people.
Yeah, it's just funny. You're highlighting people, plus that you can see them on the other side. Of the
All right, guys, I'm ending my stream. You guys have been awesome.
We talked about that. I want people to be able to see the full
You guys,
chat so
peace
they can see
out.
the
Thank you guys for
content.
hanging out. See you guys Wednesday.
Yes.
Things to be able to pull them up and talk about them. That was
Oh,
the plan,
absolutely.
sir. We had a plan. We talked about
Look,
this.
All good plans are there until you fire the first shot,
We had a
and
we
then
had a-
audio doesn't.
Yeah.
work.
You want to go on?
Hopefully, you guys consider that I got stuff done this stream. I feel like I made a few steps. So,
I can do that.
peace out, guys. You guys have been awesome. See you Wednesday.
You
Hang out with other
certainly
awesome
can.
Rumble creators. Peace out,
I'm
guys.
a little upset right now.
End transmission.
And you just popped out and popped in on the stream. I didn't do